That'll work.
Right flank.
On sync.
Oh, you see that? Nice work.
There, I think we opened up this entire... Oh, there's a spot over here we haven't opened up. I can tell. And I think we got this area opened up, and we got a whole bunch of side quests to turn in. Okay, so we got... Where's that at here? Fast travel there, we'll do this other part of that quest. We'll have to get to town. This way. I mean, really, it doesn't take much out for streaming. It really doesn't. I play a video game and hope to entertain people. That's basically all I do. I mean, I spend about 10 hours of my day normally for work, between travel and everything else, about 10 hours a day. And then I come home and spend, what? Another 4 or 5 hours doing other things afterwards? I mean, granted, today, I did get up, I started laundry, I made a video, I think it's set for tomorrow, because developers gave me an early look at the game. Torso!
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but...
I know.
I think this could work out better for both of us.
Who were you expecting?
Just a few friends. Though it seems they were no longer inclined to meet with me after you let their hostage go. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
You're the one that killed Monado?
Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
You were working with the bandits. Kidnapped Verano.
After a fashion.
Alright.
Unbelievable.
They
We're
were a means
attacking.
to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but... I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots.
What were we trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradis, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you to betray the Rangers?
Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Does the ambassador know about your scheme? Does Lodwin?
I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me.
So you rolled out the welcome wagon for them to save your own hide.
I was alarmed at first, but then I spoke to Alfir, and she changed my mind. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself, a vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare for Emerald Stair, or prepare Emerald Stair for Adir.
Fjord simply cannot survive the way things are. Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me.
You failed to think of one thing. Adir will not welcome someone who betrayed her own people.
I don't live in Adir. I don't want to. Emerald Stair is my home. And it's wasting away. I can only look after my people. Get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now.
You're kidding yourself if you think the Emperor wants anything to do with this piddling little backwater. If Adir takes Fjord, the only home the only home you know will be gone. It would only be another colony.
Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this.
What was it like then?
I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side.
Where's the Steel Garrote now?
They didn't tell you. They must have had a good reason.
Been out of contact in a while. Business for the Emperor.
The Steel Garrote are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them, anyway.
We should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
Well... What do you believe they're gonna do?
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls. And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
You prepared to watch a lot of people die for that theory?
They're not going to hurt anyone. The necessary killing has already been done.
You don't know the Steel Garrote, Dorso. They're not Adiran regulars or magistrates. They're zealots.
Once Captain Alfir explains to the Animancers what their work is doing to our people, They'll have to give it up.
Traitor.
About to.
Oh, yeah. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Can't be for doing damage. Behind a waterfall. It's behind this waterfall, huh? Is that the lion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, seemed like there was a much better way to get here. Entrance to the waterfall cave. I know that people like seeing stuff behind waterfalls, caves, and everything else. This game has it, I think, too much. Too much. There's so many different ones that are,
I don't like this. Stay alert.
This must be the Steel the Road camp Dorso mentioned. Be careful.
I think she wants to see how the Empire performs. She has a vested interest in
And forgive my impatience,
trap.
Do you smell that, brother?
Oil and boot leather. It reeks of dwarf.
That is the smell of victory. We're going to make Inquisitor Ludwig proud.
Right as always, dear sister.
I heard something.
That's so good. Shit, I'm stuck. Oh, that hurt so bad. Where the frick's that healer?
If you'd asked me how many steals the rope were back into a cave, I'd have been.
God damn it! Just fucking dodge! Battle mage.
Come and get me!
There's another guy up here.
Everyone okay? Oh, you got
Throwing a rock at me.
Great. We really just kicked the boat like this. I guess we're in this now.
Envoy, when we first met, I thought you were out of trouble.
I am trouble. Take your Steel Girl Legion to the wilderness of Emerald Stair. Do not reveal your presence. Wait for the instructions. That was awesome. Just blew it right over there. That was cool. Yeah, I about shot that thing. Tell me you found a sympathetic turncoat among the people of Emerald Stair. Good. Make certain they understand the benefits of Eora and rule. Give them a reason to serve. Faith and loyalty will bind them to our cause. Different. Oh. Good enough for me. I guess that's a cure. That's how I find cures. I was trying to figure that out. So you can go to food, and then you got all these different ones. How do I choose a different one? Like, I really don't want to use 100. These are buffs. You just get whatever food you get. You're correct. Paradis has grown more unstable. The Imperial envoy was murdered. Dissidents plot from the shadows and forces are spread thin. Your mission, however, is unchanged. Once we succeed in taming Paradis, the living lands will follow. Housekeeping? Let's see up here, because we blew something up. Where's that going here? Oh, God!
Here we go!
Oh, I killed them.
Everybody all right?
Well, they're not. Your report on the Dream Scourge was appreciated, but ultimately worthless. The plague will burn itself out in time, and the strong will endure. If you're having trouble occupying your time in the Emerald Stair, such as finding a hobby. Anything but gardening. Makes sense. Yes, we blew this up here. Plus there's a slot over here. Okay, so this is how we can get in. Okay, so let's take a look at a few more spots in here. So up here we blew that up. Death Knight Sabbatons. 20% max health compared to some more stamina. No, I'm gonna stick with what I got. Yeah. People over there, I just can't get in there.
I don't like this. How did no one know this was here?
They've kept quiet and busy, preparing for war by the looks of it.
Quiet, Nimdut. Here we go. Unseat.
Oh God! Let's see what you got.
Unseat.
There's no healing gone.
Unseat.
Marauders. Oh, come on. Hit a sliver of life.
Unseat.
Never seen so many steel garrote soldiers before. I'd say we earned a break. Can't say I'm sad to see these people strewn about. I don't know what we stopped, but we clearly stopped something.
I don't know how this is going to turn out here. Rangers said they're preparations for enduring control.
Did she know what control meant? This reminds me of the garrison's route I set up to invade Deadfire.
Hey, Draku, these people were killers.
Hope it wasn't a
not
spoiler for
diplomats.
Deadfire.
They weren't here to take over the government. I guess we should look around while we're here. I wouldn't mind figuring out what they were up to.
You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Looking around, feels like we broke up something big. Well done, us.
Not bad for a day's work.
Go team.
I think we've all earned a couple ales back at camp.
There's a lot of stuff here they won't be using anymore. Might as well take some of it with us.
Maybe they've got some ale.
Fiorme Verno is dragging the living lands down shared grave. Your legion will raise the settlement until nothing but ashes remain. Put the city down like an injured animal. Leave the people to witness the consequence of their failure. Main counter Citrovanus. Me! A new arrival from the mainland. Deal with him courteously as you cross paths. Deal with him violently if you impede your work. May the flames of the burn... Okay.
They were planning on burning down Fior. How could they do something like that?
Sending one of my best paladins to aid you. She will deliver my final instructions. You have served me well. Carry out your orders to the letter, and you'll be rewarded in this life and the next. All those goodies. Okay, so that was the room we were in. So what was this key that I have? That's the room I was in. I don't know. Ha! Ha! I think we are good. Is it this way how to get out? I don't know. I don't think it is. This definitely wasn't. Now I'm lost. Maybe here? Perfect. Now we can turn in all these quests. Maybe we'll get to, I don't know how much is in the main story. Maybe we'll get close to getting the, get to the next zone. Okay, so we'll go over here. Get the ranger quest turned in.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Well, Sonny was right. There was a killer, and it was Dorso.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fortito.
Fortito?
This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
She's dead.
Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
By the mouth river by the waterfall.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Masso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
She's trying to create the conditions for an Adiran takeover.
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
Yep.
Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step
last
carefully
trick.
out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope that
Casagrada has already...
It should have been me who got her.
Alright, so... Who was the quest for that? Speak to Lieutenant... Oh, Fidelio. She's inside. Or they're inside the town. Report to the farmers. Okay. She's in town. Okay. Return the cartographer's note to Sansa. So we gotta go back? Okay. Okay, so the farmers. I think we're going to go back to Paradise. Behind me.
Unseek! Swarm devour! Who goes there?
What is going on here?
What am I hitting? Come and get me!
Person run!
Whoa, what is going on?
We got them all.
Why are they turning? Is it getting worse and worse here?
Ah, there they are.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
It won't bother you no more.
Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for your help. I will let the Rangers know that the Zarups are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
We'll just come up.
Okay, so we got stuff in town. So if you do living lands, here's Dawn Shore. Now I really wonder how well this game sold. I know there was a lot of bad publicity on this, so I'm really wondering how well it did. Okay, so I think we need to be in here. Or wait, is he not in here anymore? Oh, so he is not here. Oh, well, that was my bad. I thought he was here. Yeah, because I'm just wondering if it... Because I'm like... Are they maybe make more? Maybe not have people that try, you know, your own employees try to destroy your own game. I feel sorry for those people that put all this work into this game, and then you have one guy that can't shut his mouth, and it just ruins it for every of the employees then. $7 brings about 7 million. Oh, that's probably not good. Probably not good. I mean, it is on Game Pass, so they probably get some from that. But yeah, that's still not good.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh?
Okay, so the story in the game is it Grummies? Something like that. I don't know, some big streamer found out that you have pronouns in the game. So he made a comment on pronouns. I don't think the pronouns should be in the game anyway, but he mentioned it. Elon Musk, because he did it on Twitter. Elon Musk said, yes, pronouns shouldn't be in the game. One of the directors just went unhinged and start having this big battle with Elon. And he's like, well, this game is gay as hell. And then he had another post too on Twitter about he's tired of working with crusty white men or something like that. And he's only gonna hire minorities, which is illegal. But yeah, so he did all that on Twitter, which Elon Musk has like over 200 million followers. So everybody sees this, all this huge rant and raving this guy did. And yeah, it did terrible publicity. Bounty.
Whose death am I recording? Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct.
Yep, she has 2 buttholes.
Is that so? Huh, how fascinating. Here's hoping I get approved to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done. From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest. If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Huh? Nature? Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less. Perfetto! That's all of them!
That'll help.
As am I. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
So give me a shield. I don't use shields. Yeah, they probably won't have any more then. Sad. I enjoy the game, but I guess, if you're gonna do stuff to try to ruin your game because you just want to go on a rant, it's terrible. Let's see, because currently I'm using 2 resolve and 2 int. 2 might would give me more damage. Perception will give me range. What's resolve again? Stamina. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of stamina. Well, int is a must, so. Alright, so I got an ability. Yep, more for my essence. Then level 15 we get the 3rd one. Yeah, so they probably won't be doing any expansions or anything, unfortunately. That sucks.
If only we had these tasks.
You return. Have you visited all 3 grave sites?
I wasted all that food.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Eora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the
I
process.
already said that.
Now, will you stand and pray with me?
Let's pray.
May you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night and her toll. May the usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life, and may his skeletal hand bring you only warmth. May the twin gods see faith in you in all their aspects, and may death come quickly and easily and without fear.
Thank you.
And may we all take comfort in the knowledge that the next life awaits. You know the prayer. It gives me such joy. Please, take this token of Bareth's favor. May it keep
Bareth's
you from
blessed
her
ward.
path for just a moment longer. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
Already been there. Alright, so Barris. Plus 5 damage from vessels. Okay, so we want to come over here. Got the bar we gotta go to. Actually, it might be up here. Apprentice Animancer Diary. It's not here. Oh yeah, maybe it is. No. Below us? Maybe they're below us. That may have been right the first time.
Please tell me you found them.
Plague got Adaro. I'm afraid Belena is not far behind.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge? Here? Tell me you're joking.
Not only is it here, Videro's mother is a dream thrall. Make it what you will.
I don't believe it. I never thought he'd sink that low. Scoffing at the Dream Scourge while it sleeps in his own house? I'm sorry. That's none of your concern. I'll deal with it myself. What about my rangers? Are they even still alive?
Belena's still alive, but the Aldero's dead. So I brought the badges back.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
She's coming back to town. What we do is up to you.
I don't know what to do. I can't hurt her. But I can't put Fior at risk.
Maybe the Animancers can help.
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life? Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job. I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
Okay, the reliquary. Retrieve the stolen crops. Oh, I didn't take it from them. Oh, I did take a whole bunch of their food though. But it didn't, I don't think it updated. See if I can find their food. I try to avoid asking them that, but I will do it again. This might not go well.
Adiran, welcome back.
Food stolen.
I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
Those farmers are starving. What gives you the right to steal from them?
We are starving, Adiran. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops.
These people are starving.
My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
How about you and the farmers compromise?
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Last farmer you robbed, his wife is sick. Do you have any medicine?
Don't answer that.
Please. We took some supplies from Adiran soldiers. Yes. Incense, rose draught. It is useless to us. We are hungry, not ill. We would give it gladly. But what of this farmer? We have taken his livelihood. Are we to believe he would be satisfied with such a trade?
She's only been hoarding the food to make her last days more comfortable.
Then I can hardly stand by and allow her to die in vain. Here, take what you need.
Okay.
We will pray for his family's health.
Right. Never expected that to work.
I know.
I admit I am unused to Adiran generosity.
We're not all bad, I promise.
A promise I hope to see proven in time. May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
Praise be. Alright, so that's good. Let's go here. Oh, I can't fast travel. See, I'm having fun with this game, but I am not, like, looking forward to it as much, near as much as Kingdom Come. This. I love that game so much. It was so good. And I can't wait for Morrowind, because I would have said Morrowind was my favorite game, but I need to replay it, so I'm glad we're replaying it to see if it still holds up to be as one of my favorite games. Kingdom Come took my spot as my favorite game, but I'm wondering if...
There you are. Did you deal with those
Morrowind
bandits?
will still be in the top 5. You can save your wife.
You did what? You actually found treatment for her? But you let them keep the crops? Why would you do a thing like that?
Oh, if your wife recovers, you don't need the surplus.
And they'll still prosper. They should have given me both as an apology. Now I'll have to go bow and scrape to the Grain Commission for help. I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed it if you hadn't gotten involved.
You're still a capable farmer. Famine is out of your control.
How should you know? You've probably never held a shovel in your life. Gods. Fine. I'll go when it's quiet. When no one can see me. But nothing happened here. Understand?
Understood.
That's the spirit.
A hand to aid the other. Succor for those with eyes to see.
Let me at least pay you. It's not much, but it's what I can afford.
No, you keep it.
Fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
Food restores 25% more health than essence. Why is it saying a quest is 1,000 away? We got the relics. Oh, he's from Nanduk. Oh, there's really no fast travel there, is it? Oh, I got stuff over there still, too. Okay, yeah, let's turn this to Nanduk. I forgot all about that area. I thought we were pretty much done. Maybe we won't go. Get out of here today. Thursday we should get out. I think. It's depending on how long the main story is. I don't think there's too many side quests I got. Still needling down to that?
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you?
Found, reliquary.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
Found the thief's journal, too. This was no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Eothas killed his whole family in the Deadfire. No wonder he's holding a grudge.
What? Eothas himself? Ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors. No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
The man was persecuted. I thought challenging your faith was supposed to strengthen it.
A challenge is one thing. Slander is something else entirely.
If you had the god's might, would you even realize you killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
Keep it. Remember why people have lost their lives, or lost their faith in, Eothas.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
That was good, right? Everything gets more complicated when the gods get involved.
True. Alright, looks like we gotta go way up north. I believe this is where for the main quest. Yeah, so side quests, it's just search for stuff we'd look for. Oh no, we got the cartographer. Where's he at? Where's the cartographer? I'm assuming he's in town. Let's head back and just see. You don't give me all the quest markers on the town. Go back and take a look. I don't see it in here either. Where the heck is he? Animancy Workshop. I don't believe he's in here. Crier.
Rumor is there may be a secret Pargrunen effort in Solace Keep to study Animancy's effect on crop yields.
There's nothing left, Aimiko. Take a rest. You've certainly earned it.
Actually, I think we have to go back, actually. He must still be there. We just don't see him. We'll go back to Dawnshore. He has to be there. I see nothing here. Did I just miss it, or is he... Was he in the high area? I can't remember the name of it exactly. Maybe? Go to Hightown? Go to Hightown. Census Emporium. Let's go there.
Clavager Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him?
It's right here.
You're back.
I am.
What have you found?
She didn't make it. Here's her map.
Fletcher.
It's kind of happened constantly.
Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
What do you got for sale? Nothing I want. Alright. So we'll go back to Emerald Stair. Yeah. And right here. So I can't go over here. Well, maybe. There's a bridge there. Maybe there's a lot more to explore here if that bridge is there.
After you, Envoy.
Queen's Fury. Let's see what you got.
On seek!
Hey, little bastard.
Nice shot! On seek!
Seek! Still trying to kill the same guy?
Just like the good old days.
Okay. There's not much to this part of the map. We got, like I said, almost everything looked at, which is great. No? Alright, I guess I can't get up there.
On seek! On seek!
Oh, look how much
Take
mana.
a moment, people.
Mana I get back from these. I love it. Level 15, I'm gonna get more. Maybe I can't get over there. Thought I heard a chest, but maybe I'm just hearing things. Sure feels like I can get up there and do something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was. Not a chest, but a dude. No, it could be a dude. I don't know. Skeleton.
Over here! What's up? On seek!
Next one's mine.
On seek!
Yeah, poison. So I can do food here. Cures poison. Fantastic. Wish I would have paid attention to that a long time ago.
It's like nature's shaping these ruins into something. Like a shrine, but... Take him down!
Unseek! Unseek!
One for you! Let's see what you got!
Earth of Wrath!
Fantastic. See what's over here. If anything. Oh, hi! God damn it. Poison. Way past your bedtime and catch up on Thursday? Alright, alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, Maddie. You have a good night. Now, I wish I could do this permanently. Chest somewhere. Body. Ah, no! Ouch. Yeah, no, it's getting there. I'm getting there. I would love to hit 5,000 followers by the end of the year. Let's see if that's something obtainable. So, yeah, that's not where I can do. Can't go through that. Oh, there it is up there. Oh, hey. Delmgon Glade note. I've met their queen. The community they have here is beautiful, alien, familiar, and foreign all at once. Worked out very well for you, did it? Oh, here we go. The dragon heart. Oh, there's something else up here too. Is it up higher? Oh, it is. Obsidian prayer beads.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
I will fiddle. All the fiddling. Yeah, I don't care about the common weapons.
You may approach. Ah.
Sexy?
A welcome visitor.
Oh. Yeah?
It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
There we go. Be godlike?
I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here?
I'm looking for the dragon heart. Perhaps you can help me.
A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you.
It belonged to
I'm
one
special.
who tended this grove for longer than I have been here.
What happened to him?
Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. But wait. No. No. So many dead.
Oh no.
So many of my kin are dead by
They
your
attacked
hand.
me. I defended myself and my friends, just as you did when you killed the dragon.
I see. The wilds can be dangerous for your kind. Take it, and go in peace.
Thanks.
I can't believe you pulled that off.
Can't either.
Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
I thought he was just gonna say it's wood. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go here. So, we got a bridge here, but I can't go there. So I wonder if that's maybe for another zone? I don't think I can go anywhere else. I've been through there. Okay. Looks like we're going to town. Okay, Animancy Workshop, this way.
You have the heart, excellent! You have the heart, excellent! For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
Can I do it, let's see. Tell me about the Dream Scourge.
With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
You need to look upon the sun.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Edgar Allan Poe. Seasons.
Chrysalis.
Transformation.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me?
Let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Perfectly balanced. An artist couldn't have made it better. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Can you tell me who's godlike I am?
Usually, all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
Well...
What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
What's it doing to me?
Nothing harmful. At least not yet. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge.
I did?
Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril.
Already are.
The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted. Like the flow of a river.
Well, the essence has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh?
Yeah.
I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Are you as excited to get started as I am? Because I'm very excited.
I met with all the animancers.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
Need a pillar of Adra. Might be connected to the Dream Scourge. To what's happened in the Living Lands.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started. And already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Should have known you had an ulterior motive.
And every bit of it was critical to our research. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Now what's next?
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
So I'm guessing you want to study the Dream Scourge by filtering out local interference.
Exactly. There are many ways of going about it, but my mother's invention will get us quick results. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Alright, I'll get it.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay. Walking into the basement of an Animancer I just met. Right. Feels great. Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Many Faces of Barath.
Haven from the Blight. Who grows here?
Arthur Castell's will. Forget I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of alien republics I took from home. One condition is she wear it as a reminder that we come somewhere. Alright, she's continually wearing it, looks like. Cordelia Castell's will. Arthur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass. But what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from homeland. I own nothing but ambition and mistakes. Pilgrimage. Cordelia's right, of course. We should refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put together to get use. So why do I have any such doubts? The plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If you poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back? You spend too much time in privacy in your lab. You know, the words were exchanged. More than one ego was bruised after the incident at the workshop. If the damage is superficial, our community is ready to welcome you back to open arms. It's huge under her. Advice should not work, yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict. To succeed without comprehension, it is worse than failure. I have learned nothing and consumed nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordelia's insistence that we keep going. Abaddon's hands. Arthur has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
That's her parents?
Nuts. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Me either.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
I saw them. They're pretty hard to miss.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Want to talk about it?
My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands, and it destroyed her. My father. Our family.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than it gives.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened.
To today, so you know what happened?
I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good.
Alright.
Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Eora. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Alright.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Eora. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Marius, go to camp.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Alright, so she has Spectral Bolt. She also invigorating wave of energy that heals. Oh, she heals too. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so we gotta go over here. But right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it here for tonight. Yeah. Almost did 12 hours. 11 and a half hour stream. Not too bad. Not too bad. But we're going to end it here. And we'll continue this on Thursday night. Same time as always. Maybe we'll start a little early, but I'll still set it for 8. Yeah. Just like thank y'all for spending some time here. If you did enjoy this, please give it that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. If those of you are on Twitch, please give me a follow. And if you are watching on X, thanks for watching. See you all next time.